Hello student, welcome to this course and thank you very much for taking this course with me. As you may already know, my name is Dr. Adrien Ratsimbaharison and it's really a great honor and privilege for me to be your instructor for this course. Don't worry if my last name sounds familiar to you or seems to be a little bit too long to remember, but you'll get used to it over the semester you are taking this course. By the way, if it's too long and it's difficult to pronounce, just call me Dr. R, just like many people on Benedict campus, and that's fine with me. In this short video, I will give you a quick background about my origin and my education, and then I will talk about some of my professions and other activities. First, let's start with some background information. So, even though I'm now a US citizen and the US is my permanent residence, I am originally from the country of Madagascar. So that's an island off the east coast of Africa. You may know that Madagascar is one of the largest islands in the world. It's actually the fourth largest island if you count Australia. And it's located, like I said earlier, on the east coast of Africa. It seems too small on this map, but it's actually a very big island. And with regard to the people in Madagascar is really a melting pot of different people from different places. Some of the people came from the mainland of Africa. Some came from Southeast Asia. And there are also some people from Arabia and Europe. With regard to my education, I started my college education in history. So I got my BA and Masters in history from the University of Antananarivo, that's the capital city of Madagascar. And then I tried my first job, which was to be a journalist and reporter in a newspaper, but it didn't work so well, so I decided to continue my education to pursue up to the PhD. So I got my PhD in political science with a concentration in international studies at the University of South Carolina, right here in Columbia. Now let's talk about my professional activities. So as I mentioned earlier, I was a journalist before becoming a college professor and a researcher. So I tried to be a journalist as soon as I got my master's degree in history in Madagascar, but it didn't work so well. And a journalist is actually one of the most stressful jobs in the world. According to a study, it's actually one of the top 10 most stressful job. And the reason for this is that you have to follow the news. You have to be everywhere the news is, where the event happened. But not only that, you have to produce. You have to write something. So if you don't write and you don't report anything, then you don't get paid. So not only it's stressful, you have to work hard, but it may be also dangerous sometimes because you have to be in a place where you may even lose your life. So I didn't really like that, so I stopped it. So after a few years as a journalist, I decided to pursue my education all the way to the PhD, but I have to switch to political science. And I got my first job at Allen University in 1999. So I was there for about 10 years, and I moved to Benedict College in 2010. So I am now at Benedict College for 10 years, and my favorite subject to teach here are political science, of course, but I also teach history and also geography courses here at Benedict College. As you know, when you are a college professor, you have also to do some research and publish books and articles. So in my case, I'm interested in African politics, which include development, democratization, so that's something that has to do with democracy, and armed conflicts in Africa. And so far I have published 2 books and about 10 journal articles. So that's my activities as a researcher. Now let's talk about my services and extracurriculum activities. So in terms of services, here at Benedict College, I'm involved in different committees. So I'm a member and sometimes a chair of a committee on the Constitution Day. I also serve on the International Program Advisory Board for some time, since 2010, and then one of the most important activities that I'm doing here is really to advise the National Honor Society, Pi Sigma Alpha. So if you are interested in this in political science international society, please get in touch with me and I will help you to be a member. Outside Benedict College, I still represent my country of origin at the annual Columbia International Festival. This is a festival that is going on every year at the state fairground, and I am there with my wife and sometimes kids representing the country of Madagascar. I'm also a member of a local Rotary Club, and from time to time, if my hips allow me, I play tennis and do some running. So these are my extracurriculum activities. So that was my self-introduction. So thank you for your attention. I'm looking forward to hearing from each one of you in this class. As a matter of fact, I expect each one of you to post your self-introduction in the discussion as an assignment in this class. So if you have any question or want to know more about myself, please send me an email or just pass by my office, which is located in HRC 104. Once again, thank you for your attention.